Now, the Human Sciences Research Council is concerned by growing HIV infections among Northwest youth. The 6th HIV Prevalence, Incidence and Behaviour Survey shows a 4.5% jump in infections among 15 to 19-year-olds. Refiloe Seboko reports.
The Human Sciences Research Council is worried about rising HIV infection rates among Northwest teenagers.
If you look at the HIV prevalence among the 15 to 19-year-old, we're talking about 4.5%. One can imagine it's a transitional stage, right? Young people are becoming sexually active, getting into relationships, and some getting married and so on. What this basically means is that, in fact, in a sense, there is an element of not using proper protective, basically using condoms to actually prevent HIV infection. And the concerning thing which we have seen over the years is that, in fact, it disproportionately affects girls than boys. And it's because normally, if you look at relationships, girls normally have relationships with relatively older males.
The council is particularly concerned about teenage girls.
There is a component that can be attributed to mother-to-child transmission. Children were either born infected or they acquired infection, after delivery, either through breastfeeding. But there's still a relatively higher proportion which actually acquired, post-birth. If the rates were the same between males and females, then we'd actually say yes. You can attribute quite a big chunk of that to being born or acquiring HIV through breastfeeding, right? But the fact that we find that for females is relatively higher means that, in fact, there is quite a proportion there that's attributable, to sexual contact.
Young people have expressed their views on the matter.
You should know their status, and who test in a relationship should be a regular thing, or maybe after 3 months or every 4 months, check. Regardless if that thing if check is because or what, just to be on the safer side.
As a 90-year-old, as so I feel I should be in a position of what's right and wrong about the sexual intercourse and the outer camera thing. HIV and AIDS when having an intercourse with your partner and stuff.
Social media pressure can also contribute to that because of age, and then and then after that baba rekela di gifty, like baba tara sharp, then fall under the trap. They think to get those things they should have sex, not knowing ha ba itse le motho o ba having sex lene ba itshwere yang ha ba sena le bona.
The Human Sciences Research Council has made a number of recommendations to reverse this trend.
There's also relatively lower male circumcisions in the Northwest. Circumcision has been shown to actually reduce the risk of HIV acquisition amongst males. The prevalence sits at about 60%. The target is about 80%. So circumcision will actually help, if the province looks at that. And then the PrEP issue, it's more of an education issue. It's very difficult to teach the messaging, to teach people that, in fact, you can take this medication in order to prevent infection. We normally take medication if someone is sick. So those are some of the recommendations that we made that the province can look at and also use them in terms of their programming.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Refiloe Seboko in the Northwest.